Back now to federal politics, and as we heard earlier, as the newly appointed Foreign Minister Kevin Rudd left tonight to visit Pakistan and the US, he fired a parting shot at his predecessor, the Howard government Foreign Minister Alexander Downer, accusing him and the opposition of wimping out and damaging Australia's chances of a seat on the United Nations Security Council. Well, for his part, Alexander Downer has been a vocal critic of Kevin Rudd on a range of issues. He joined me just a short time ago from our Adelaide studio. Alexander Downer, thanks for being there.
It's a pleasure.
Has the coalition acted against Australia's national interests by opposing our bid to gain a seat in the UN Security Council, as Kevin Rudd alleges?
Well, remember, I don't speak for the coalition. As I understand it, they said before the election that they wouldn't run for the Security Council if they were elected. Since they have not formed the government, Australia will continue with its campaign. A campaign that in my various capacities that I have at the moment, I've done my best to support as well. Now that our hat is in the ring, it's important that we win. It'll be very humiliating for Australia if in 2012, in October 2012, when the election is held in the General Assembly of the United Nations, we're not able to beat either Finland or Luxembourg.
Well, Mr Rudd said today he's been advised by Australian officials that one of the reasons we're having problems getting the numbers to secure the Security Council's seat is because international opponents are drawing upon comments by the coalition that the bid doesn't have their support. They don't want it, essentially.
Well, I think he's flattering the coalition a little bit there, without wishing to be too critical. I think the truth is, as I travel around and talk to foreign ministers these days, none of them has mentioned the coalition, the opposition. I mean, I don't think internationally people are terribly focused on what opposition parties say, whether in this country we are or we're not. So, look, I think the candidacy is going okay, and I think it's very important that Kevin Rudd as the Foreign Minister and above all Julia Gillard as the Prime Minister talk it up and be very positive about it and explain the strengths that Australia can bring to the Security Council, not be pessimistic. I don't think now is the time to start talking down our chances of winning. I think a smarter thing is to talk up our chances of winning.
Well, he did single you out for criticism today, as you know. He says that you were, as Foreign Minister, that you wimped out, that you were afraid that you would lose in the effort, and so you wimped out, to use his expression. Well, I'm
not sure about me wimping out of anything. I've been accused of a lot of things. I don't think that is one thing I'm usually accused of. What actually happened was that we gave very careful consideration to running for the Security Council during the second decade of this century, between, I don't remember exactly what years we'd targeted, but the latter part of the 2010s. And we made a decision as a cabinet at that time that we wouldn't run, and the reason we wouldn't run wasn't that we didn't think we could win. I think if we were prepared to put enough resources into the campaign, we could win.